बहुना उक्तम जय तत्र सै गुरु इति विचिन्त्य वयं संस्कृत माध्यमेन शास्त्राणां यथावत् अभ्यासं कुर्मः। यदि वयं यथा
One request, can you share this shlokas with us, because otherwise it will escape from us.
This not sloka, I am speaking in Sanskrit just. I am explaining.
Look how poor I am in Sanskrit. I don't know what you are.
Yes. So what I am saying is that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is a sloka of Chaitanya. Ye tattva vettai guru hai. Whosoever knows this Krishna tattva will become a guru. This is what he said, because our movement is preaching based movement. So to preach, if someone thinks that I'm unqualified to preach, how will he preach? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire was that Prithivite ache yato nagar adigram sarvatra prachar hoive mor naam. Everywhere my holy names will be distributed. And who will distribute? Whosoever knows the Krishna Tattva, the theology of Krishna, himself a guru. So when you surrender to Krishna, Krishna himself as a Chaitya Guru, he is residing in the Paramatma, and he imparts the knowledge to you. So okay, let's come back to this Vibhasha. So Vibhasha basically literally means Vikalpa. So I gave an example. If you go to Bhudhatu and Lot, you will see.
Yes, Bhavatu, Pratham Purush Bhav Bhavatar, and Madhyam Purush also Bhava oblique Bhavatar. So there are two Vikalp.
Yes. There is a sutra in Panini grammar, tu yos tatang. Okay. तू को तातंग आदेश होता है, ठीक है, तू को तादेश, तो भव तू है, तू को तातंग, तातंग आदेश होगा in the place of tu, and then the nga will go away, halantyam tasya lopaha iti sutrena. So tata remain. So bhavatu / bhavatat, bhava bhavatat, and this tu yos tatang, the sutra is used when you want to bless someone. So vidhiling lakar, a lot lakar, is not for blessing. For blessing, there is a different lakar in our Sanskrit domain, that is ashirling lakar. Today I used it, Shubham Bhuyat. So that is ashirling lakar. But when you want to use lot lakar is basically adesh, upadesh, ajna, anurodh, request, instruction, appeal, and it can be blessing only in Pratham Purush and Madhyam Purush, because you don't bless yourself, right? So there is no question of Uttam Purush. You understand this? हम अपने आप को आशीर्वाद देते ना, हम देते हैं तो किसी और को देते हैं या अपने मित्रों को देते हैं, तो प्रथम पुरुष और मध्यम पुरुष में ही इसका प्रयोग होगा. So you bless always a third party or someone close to you. आप और तुम. So that's why to yostatang, what I'm trying to this example is that bhavatu is used kalyanam bhavatu. We can say kalyanam bhavatu. But we can also say kalyanam bhavata. That is more specific ashirvad. Kalyanam bhavatu is also ashirvad, blessings. But this option is also being given for other dhatus. You can use this bhavatat. But it's not used in all the dhatus, depending on the mood of the dhatu, you know. So tuyostatang is the sutra comes. So there is two options we get, bhavatu or bhavatat. Same you will get in Rupas or the Rupas. If you go to Sarvanam Padas, Asmat Shabda, Aham Avam Vayam, Maam Asman, Maya Avabhyam Asmabhihi, Avabhyam Asmabhyam Ma No Naha. menonah, isn't it? So this kind of vibhasha you get. So the sutras which changes from bhavatu to bhavatat, then you write vibhasha sutra. It's a kind of sutra which is vibhasha sutra, vikalp se aata hai wo. Either or that, either bhavatu or bhavatat, either bhava or bhavatat. Okay. So vibhasha is generally Naveti Vibhasha. It says Vibhasha Sangya. They're talking about Vibhasha Sangya. Now Vibhasha, you will find Vibhasha Sutra chapter. In total, maybe there are 24 sutras or whatever. Also, Vibhasha is not the word. Va, if you find in any sutra, Va. Okay, Va is written. Then either this or that. Or Vikalpa. Any of these words, Vibhasha, Vikalpa, Va, this says either this or that. Sometimes in lit lakar you will get in lit lakar there are two forms. Okay, two forms. Bhuyan chakara, juhuyan chakrima, and juhuya masa to juya masu. Juha gan. You will find this two set of lit lakar. You can use this or that. You understand? So how you make from the same different forms and 9 different forms. This Vibhasha Sutras does that. Okay? Clear. So Vibhasha is equal to Vikalpa. That. Anudatta Sanya, I spoke already. Samhita Sanya, I spoke. Abhyas Sanya, I spoke. Karanam, Sadhakatamam Karanam. This is from Vibhakti Sutra. Let's see the Siddhanta. यश तुमने विभक्ति रूप और धातु रूप कभी पढ़ा है?
हाँ प्रभु जी।
अच्छा पढ़ा है, तो तुम्हें समझ में आ रहा है लोट लकार जब मैं बोल रहा हूँ, है ना?
हाँ।
वेरी गुड। तो मैंने जो कहा मोटा मोटी समझ में आ गया?
हाँ।
वेरी गुड, नाइस। करण संज्ञा साधकतमं करणम। One 37. Oh, 173, sorry.
कौन से चैप्टर में है?
एक मिनट, ये विभक्ति चैप्टर में आएगा। एक मिनट, ये
जैसे उत्तर लघु सिद्धांत, उत्तर कृदान्ताम
चैप्टर आएगा। अथ विभक्त्यर्थाः, विभक्त्यर्थाः 171. So 170 around you will find. After Uttar,
I mean, just a minute, see my screen. You can see this. I'm here. So I'm here. This one is second solution. So which one is this? Upadine karmana. What is this shloka? Karan Sangya Sadhakatam Karanam.
this is important. We found it. ना आप चले गए, आप समास में मत जाइए, समास से ठीक पहले ही, अगर द समास स्टार्ट्स, हाँ इसके पहले।
Shasti Samdhyam. Yes. This one.
मिल गया? आप जूम करिए इसको.
You can see, bro.
Tamam Karanam. This is the sutra. Okay. It belongs to the first chapter, Chaturtha Charan, 4th Charan and 42 number sutra. Kriya Siddho Prakrishto Prakam Karana Sanyam Syat. See, what is Vibhakti? What is Karakam? Anybody remember?
Yes, this is Karam, Karta, Karam, Karak. Prabhuji, Vibhakti? Third Vibhakti?
My question is, what is Karakam? What is the definition?
The school, like I'm going to school.
Karan समझ में आ गया, लेकिन कारक. This Mataji is from Ahmedabad से है ना आप? शरणागति दीदी. I'm saying, what is the definition of कारक और विभक्ति लोग जानते हैं, तो किसको कहते हैं? विभक्ति ने कल बताया, विभक्ति क्या है ना? पदिकानाम अन्ते मानाः स्युः विभक्तयः. तो विभक्ति को इस प्रकार जाता है कि संख्या कारक लिंग बोधई विभक्ति. संख्या कितने लोग हैं, कारक कर्ता कर्म करण अपादान समान इत्यादि, लिंग पुल्लिंग स्त्रीलिंग और वचन एक वचन द्विवचन संख्या का लिंग वचन बोधयित्री कारकम विभक्ति. But what is karakam? Karakam is
by which we are performing the task.
नहीं
Like
कर्ता का संबंध क्रिया से जो शब्द कर्ता का संबंध क्रिया से वे कारक बना.
हाँ, क्रियान्वयी कारक. एक मिनट में लिख देता हूं. ये की परिभाषा. क्रियान्वयी कारकम. अन्वय means to tie up, to make a connection, make a bond. अन्वय. And where the bond goes to the kriya pad, to the verb. Let's take an example. Write down. You write down the shared as the sentence I'm going to say. Ramah Ayodhyayam तेना Ramah Ayodhyayam Brahmanaya Hastena Gam Dadati. Ramah Ayodhyam Haste Brahmanaya Gam Dada. Okay. Ram distributes Gam means cows. Go gavo gavah gam gavo gah. It's a singular. Rama distribute cow to the Brahmanas in Ayodhya.
By
Okay.
hands. By hands.
With
hands.
With his hands. Hastena.
So Hastena is the Kark.
No, what I'm telling you how to understand the function of karakam based on the sutra I provide you. क्रिया कारक को कैसे ये मैं समझा रहा हूं, कारक की परिभाषा.
So
तो
dadati is kriya.
What is the verb here?
Dadati. Dadati.
Dadati. Dadati. Now, when I say, suppose I say Ramah dadati. Ram, what will be the question?
What
he is giving?
Ram Kim Ram?
Kya, what they give?
Okay.
So, this question is being raised.
The object is not there.
How do you feel that we need an object? Who said that? If you understand this, you will understand everything. Sir, boliye.
Verb will say.
Verb.
Verb.
Yes, verb will say. Exactly. जैसे आपने सुना राम देता है, तो प्रश्न क्या देता है?
क्या देता है?
Because of the verb dadati, question is being raised. What give? Right.
Yeah.
So then we search out the karma. What is the karma in the sentence?
Gam.
Gam. Yes. So now Ramah gam dadati. Write down one by one. Okay. Ramah gam dadati. Now, question comes. Ramah gam dadati. What will be the next question?
From where? Whom gam dadati? Kisko gam dadati?
I distribute chapatis. If so, what will be your question?
Whom
Food.
to distribute chapati?
To
So
whom?
Kasme.
Question. This is King Amar. If you understand this, you will be able to Anvaya. I spoke what is Anvaya is the slokas are written haphazardly. Sanskrit, only Sanskrit has the power that you can say any word anywhere. You understand? I gave example Ramah Vidyalayam Gacchati. If I say Gacchati Ramah Vidyalayam, Vidyalayam Gacchati Ramah, all are correct. All are having the same meaning. Whereas in English, Ram goes to school, school goes to Ram. You understand? This is what will happen. So only has this power. Slokas are written in a different order. It is written as per the Chanda Shastra wherever I need so they will put the word at the end to match. But the word should have come at the end. You got my point?
Yeah.
So,
तो किसको राम जी ने किसको गाय दिया? We have to know.
So what I'm trying that listen, I am saying what I'm trying to say is that what is Anvay? First understand this Anvay. Then I'll come to Karakam. So what I'm saying is that, for example, Prata Ruttaya Yah Pathet Suchistadgata Manasa in Vishnu Sahasranam. So Yaha Shuchistadgata Manasaha Prata Ruttaya Pathet. This is the actual order. But in which order it's written? Prata Ruttaya Yah Pathet Suchistadgata Manasaha. It's written in that. So bringing to the proper sentence order, that is called Anvaya Kramaha. Write it down. You must have seen the sloka is written, then Prabhupada breaks it, splits it up. Right?
Yes.
He splits and write down the meaning. He breaks the sandhis and then he writes everything. So the purpose is Prabhupada also that I want that my students will learn, all my disciples will learn Sanskrit one day, and they will be able to put it in Anvaya Krama, in which if you go to read any tikas, Vishwanath Chakravarti, whatever, Sridhar Goswami, what they do, you won't find the same order when they change the order of the sloka. That is Anvaya Krama. That's why people don't understand. So, Anvaya Krama comes, the main vital point here is the verb. So kasmai Ramah gam dadati. This much we found. Ramah kasmai gam dadati. Na Ramah. बोलिए.
रामा ब्राह्मणे गाम ददाति.
ब्राह्मणाय. ठीक से बोलिए. चतुर्थी विभक्ति. ब्राह्मणाय गाम ददाति.
गाम ददाति.
ब्राह्मणाय गाम ददाति. Now what will be the question?
कुत्र रामा ब्राह्मण.
हाँ, Ram. The question. Ram kutra, you can also. Ramah kutra brahmanaya gam dadati. Before this, you should have raised the other question, but that's also fine. Ramah kutra brahmanaya gam dadati. Ramah.
How means?
Ayodhyayam brahmanaya gam dadati. मिल गया?
Yes.
So I am teaching you both karakam as well as anvaya also. Now, another thing, another question missing.
कैसे
रामः अयोध्यायां ब्राह्मणाय केन गाम ददाति. वो क्या विभक्ति जिस भाग में लिखी है प्रश्न ऐसा ही होगा. हस्तेना तो ठीक है. वो चतुर्थी प्रश्न भी चतुर्थी विभक्ति में ही होगी. Note the point. Okay. Vibhakti, the answer is the question will also be raised in the same vibhakti. This is a very intricate point. Got it? So now you read.
Oh, Rama.
राम अयोध्यायां ब्राह्मणाय हस्तेन गाम ददति.
हस्तेन ना. प्रश्न क्या हुआ?
रामः अयोध्यायां
ब्राह्मण केन गाम ददति.
हाँ, इसको सिर्फ प्रश्न करिए आप उत्तर मत दिए तो क्या होगा?
राम अयोध्याय ब्राह्मणाय केन गाम ददति.
समझे?
रामः पुत्र तस्मै केन गाम ददाति.
कौन बोल रही है? नटरानी. देखिए इसमें मैं बोल देता हूं. देखिए कहा कुत्र कस्मै केन किम ददाति. लिख लीजिए. सारी चीजें समझ में आ जाए.
पुत्र किम
हरे कृष्णा. समझ में आ गया?
दो चीज में किम भी तो आ सकता है. गाम के लिए किम भी आ सकता है ना. किम ददाति.
हाँ. कहा कुत्र कस्मै केन किम ददाति. तो एक चीज नोटिस करना इसमें कि सारे शब्द लुप्त हो गए. सर्वदेव दास, सारे शब्द लुप्त हो गए. बचा कौन?
राम.
राम और
राम और क्रिया.
राम
कर्ता और क्रिया
बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ, वो है ना. भगवान कहते हैं अहम एव समेव अन्यत् सदसत् परम पश्चाद हम यदे तच्च यो अवशिष्येत सोस्मि हम. जब कुछ भी नहीं था तो मैं ही, जब कुछ नहीं रहेगा तो मैं ही रहूंगा. इतना बल है धातु का. दिस मच पावर पोटेंसी धातु हैज. यू सी. कहा कुत्र कस्मै केन किम ददाति, सबका परिवर्तन हो गया. सिर्फ एक पद रह गया। कौन सा पद रह गया?
ददाति।
धातु
ददाति। Got it? So means without dati this sentence cannot be formed. Very simple way जा रहा हूं, अगर ये समझ लें कि बहुत सारी खुल जाएंगी। सर्वदेव दास
जी।
जैसे पूजा करने से पहले वर्शिपिंग इट्स बीइंग इंस्ट्रक्टेड इन हरिभक्त विलासी प्राणायाम विलोम like Sarvadas does. So similarly, for understanding the intricate things, you make it upon yourself. It remains, you'll find out everything. So if the fossil remains fossil, they can understand whether it was a dinosaur or crocodile. So the fossil remains. What is the fossil? Is Dadati. So now the question is that Dadati, if I say Dadati, will be the question. Your paper and
किम ददाति।
किम ददाति होगा
क्या
उत्तर कस्मै तेन ददाति।
हाँ,
क्वेश्चन बोलना है इसका।
पुत्र
क्वेश्चन कहा ददाति,
कहा उत्तर कस्मै तेन किम ददाति।
पुत्र केनो।
पता नहीं, मैं एक करके पूछ रहा हूँ। ददा में बोलूंगा तो आप सबसे पहले पूछेंगे कहा ददाति, कौन देता है कि नहीं। कोई करता होगा तो ही कोई कर्म होगा ना, है कि नहीं। मैं बोल दूंगा कंबल देता है तो चलेगा
नहीं।
तो क्या आएगा? फलाना मठ में टाटिया स्थान में कंबल बांट रहा है, बट रहा है। तो कहा ददाति, किम ददाति, लिसन टू मी, किम ददाति न रामः ददाति, कर्ता कर्म क्रिया ऑब्जेक्ट वर्ब मिल गया, सो इट्स अ कंप्लीट सेंटेंस नाउ। all other questions are being raised because they exist, okay, otherwise the sentence is complete. Ramah gam dadati, complete. अच्छा, कुत्र ददाति ना अयोध्यायाम ददाति सप्तमी विभक्ति, कस्मै ददाति चतुर्थी विभक्ति, क्वेश्चन इज कस्मै चतुर्थी विभक्ति, ब्राह्मणाय ददाति, केन ददाति, हाउ इज ही गिविंग, हस्तेन ददाति। So what I mean to say, if you understand this, you will understand the function of karakam. It's a very brilliant way to understand the karakam. That's why now you read the sanya of karakam, what you have written. What is karakam?
प्रभु जी से कारक बताया, तो कारक का मतलब था डूअर, करने वाला है कारक।
नहीं, कारक का मतलब डूअर नहीं होता है, ऐसा मैंने नहीं कहा। डूअर इज कर्ता,
ओके,
कर्ता डूअर होता है।
और अभी जो नेगेटिवली है पुत्र किम, तो सर प्रभु जी छोटे छोटे वाला एग्जांपल, छोटे सेंटेंस बताइए ना, बड़े क्वेश्चन थोड़ा रह जाता है। बड़े
तो मैं छोटे छोटे सेंटेंस ही तो बता रहा हूँ
जी,
कि आप इसको समझिए पहले, अंडरस्टैंड दिस। All the questions are being raised because the verb is there. Now see, karak does not mean the subject only. Karta alone is not karakam, or karma alone is not karakam. Can you say mango eats? He eats mango, you have to, isn't it? So all the things which are connected to the verb, he eats mango daily before going to the school. So he eats mango daily before going to, all connected to the verb. Eats is the verb. Saha pratyaha vidyalayam gamanasya purvam amram bhakshati. Right. So whatever it is, all are karakas. Whichsoever directly has connection with the verb are karakas. This is what I told you. Kriyanvi karaka. मैंने लिख के भेजा अभी। क्रियान्वयी कारकम, तो जो क्रिया के साथ अन्वय करता है, अन्वय माने रिलेशन बिल्ड करता है, the karakam comes to exist because of the verb. Because it dadati, so immediately kah dadati, ramah dadati, kim dadati, gam dadati, kutra dadati, vrinda ayam dadati, kasma dadati na brahmanaya dadati, kena dadati na hastena dadati. Got it? So this is what being done in slokas also. Listen carefully. The same process is being done in the slokas as well. Why? Because when we say, like this sloka I told you, for example, take any sloka. What is the sloka? Kima kurvata Sanjaya. This now the Anvaya will start He Sanjaya with Sambodhana. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samavetaha Mamakaha Pandavaha cha Kima Akurvata. This will be the Anvaya of the sloka. Listen carefully. He Sanjaya, Dhritarashtra is asking, He Sanjaya, Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samavetaha Mamakaha Pandavascha Akurvata. हे संजय, धर्म क्षेत्र रूपी कुरुक्षेत्र में मेरे और पांडवों के सेनाओं ने, संततियों ने क्या किया? इसको लिखा हुआ है किस ऑर्डर में? धर्म क्षेत्र कुरुक्षेत्र समवेतायु मामका पांडवाश्चैव किम कुर्वत संजय। और इसी प्रकार क्या होता है, इसको अन्वय क्रम बोलते हैं. सो बेसिकली converting some poetry into a prose form is called anvaya. Got it? And that is being done based on the verb. So verb is the center point of the sentence. Now there are how many karakas are there? Seven karakas. Karta karak prathama vibhakti, कर्म कारक द्वितीय विभक्ति, करण कारक तृतीय विभक्ति, संप्रदान कारक चतुर्थी विभक्ति, अपादान कारक पंचमी विभक्ति. संबंध विषष्ठी विभक्ति is not a karakam. Keep in mind. If I say my son studies Sanskrit, my son studies daily, so my has nothing to do with the verb, right? So because it does not have any direct connection with the verb, that's why it's called Sambandhe Shashti. Shashti does not have any designation like all six have. Got my point? So Shashti is a vibhakti, it's not karakam. Rest all six. So Saptami is adhikaran karakam. So there are 6 karakas, 7 vibhakti, but 6 karakas. This points you write down. Okay. So got my point now. What I was saying is Karan karak. Karan karak is sadhaka tamam karanam. Right. The sutra is sadhaka tamam karanam. Now, what is the meaning of tamam? Tamam, we know. Uchchatara, uchchatama. Uchcha, uchchatara, uchchat. This is in English called degree.
Superlative.
Degree, superlative degree. तो तरप तमप ये प्रत्यय है. तरप प्रत्यय तमप. Sadhaka tara, sadhaka tama. Tama means the topmost. So it says sadhaka tamam karanam. So the connection building with the verb, like all the Karakas, Karta Karak, Karma Karak, Sampradan, Apadan, Adhikaran, they all have Kriyanvayi Karakam. You understood this factor, right? They are all Kriyanvayi. Ultimately, ये लोग क्रिया के साथ अन्वय करते हैं, एक संबंध बिठाते हैं. तभी तो हम क्रिया से प्रश्न पूछते हैं, किसने दिया, तो क्रियान्वयी कारकम you have understood, then you will understand this also. So now they are saying sadhaka tamam karanam. ये जो कर्ण कारक है, केन ददात कामः अयोध्यायाम ब्राह्मणाय हस्ते गाम ददात. ये जो हस्तेन है, किसके द्वारा, इसका एक विशेषण है वर्ब के साथ. ठीक है, क्योंकि आगे आपको पता चला, जैसे I mean later on you'll find that सह आम्रम खादति, सह आम्रम खादति, he eats mango. But if I want to say in passive voice,
Mango was eaten.
huh?
The mango is eaten by.
Mango was eaten by him.
किस, हाँ,
Passive करना है ना.
Passive voice.
passive
The
voice,
mango
हाँ,
is eaten. The mango is eaten by.
हाँ, तो हम इसको बोलेंगे तेना आम्रम जते, तेना आम्रम खाद्यते. So this is done by Tritiya Vibhakti, not by other Vibhaktis also does it. Later on you will know this Shabda Vyapar, it's called Shabda Vyapar. The science of words is very complex, but one of the topmost is Tritiya Vibhakti. Kena amram khadyate, किसके द्वारा आम खाया जाता है. So then what happens? The Tritiya Vibhakti takes the place of the karta, of the doer. You understand? In passive voice,
Tritiya Vibhakti takes the place of doer.
Karan Karakam appears to be, the Karan Karakam appears to be the karta of the sentence. This we will teach later. Vachya Parivartam. Now, Sadhakatamam Karanam. Let's understand this. Siddhau Prakrishtoparakam Karana Sangam Syat. Now you can understand what is shared. You can see from the Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, Kriya Siddhau, Kriya की सिद्धि में प्रकृष्टोपकारकम विशेष रूप से उपकारक है. क्रिया सिद्धि. Okay.
Guruji, page number.
What is the explanation of this given yadda para vyavadhanena kriya phala nispatti tat prakishtam sarvani karakani.
तो मैम ने बनवा दिया.
इतना
Yes,
लंबा
yes.
किया है.
Then you understand this. क्रिया सिद्धो प्रकृष्टोपकारकम करण संयम स्यात्. So क्रिया की सिद्धि में जो प्रकृष्ट उपकारक है, the most beneficial, the most helpful is called karana sangya. So all vibhaktis, prathama, ditya, chaturthi, panchami, saptami, they are all kriya siddho prakarakam. They help in manifesting the kriya. Of course, everyone has its own role, but out of that prakrishtoparakam, special importance has been given to karana sangya. Now, at the bottom of the same page, you will see number 4 is written. You see prakrishta. Above that, number 4 is given because that is the main term here. Kriya siddho prakrishtoparakam karana sangam syat. तो नीचे आ जाइए, दिखेगा आपको नंबर 4 स्मॉल लेटर्स में दिया हुआ है. और नीचे आइए, हाँ मिल गया. देखिए, यद व्यापार व्यवधानेन क्रियाफल निष्पत्ति तत् प्रकृष्टम. प्रकृष्ट is explaining, defining the prakrishta shabda. Yad vyapara vyavadhanena kriyafala nishpattihi. Vyavadhan means distance. So without any distance, ten उसके द्वारा किया गया, इट हैज बीन डन बाय हिम. तृतीया एंड द वर्ब, तेन कृतम कार्यम अस्माभिः न रोचते. The thing which has been done by him is not liked by us. So here Tritiya Vibhakti is there in the place of Karta. So look at here what it says. यद व्यापार अव्यवधानेन क्रियाफल निष्पत्ति तत्पृष्टम सर्वाणि कारकाणि यद्यपि क्रियोपकारकाणि, whatever I said, it's written here. Even though all the karakas, pratham karta karak, karma karak, sampradhan karak, apadan karak, adhikaran karak, they are all important for manifestation of the verb. Tathapi, still, tathapi idam atishayena, idam means this third, tritiya vibhakti, karan karak, atishayena, extremely, kriyopakaraka samasta क्रियोपकारकम क्रियोपकारकम तत्संप्रयोगः संगच्छते. So out of all this carries a very important role in the manifestation of the verb. Sakride ekena ekesham atishayeno उपकारकत्वात् कारकत्वा भावात् एकस्यैव एकस्मिन् वाक्ये करण संज्ञा इति संप्रदायः. So because it has so much importance, that's why it designation karan. Karan माने जिससे काम होता है, through which things are being done. That much importance has been given to this karan karak. You understood? This is written in the Vritti, in the Vartik. It's called Vartik. What we studied at the bottom of the Laghu Siddhanta is called Vartik. This sutra, then below that is Vritti, and the notes given at the foot bottom are called Vartik. So Vartikkar, this is who wrote Laghu Siddhanta, Varadarajacharya. He is the Vartikkar. He gave this footing, and he said, even all the karakas, prathama, dvitiya, chaturthi, panchami, they all have their role in the manifestation of verb, but still the tritiya vibhakti itself carries a lot of importance in the manifestation of the verb. That's why it's named karan karakam. Karne karna. Okay, so Mata Masena Annam Dadati, mother distributes the rice by the spoon. He goes to school by the cup. Okay, by the vehicle. So this is Tritiya Vibhakti, Karan Sanya, Sadhatamam Karan. Much you understand when we will read this Atha Vibhaktadyaha, this chapter, then these things will be understood clearly. This chapter is one of complex chapters called Vakya Jal. Create the net of sentences. This chapter will teach you. Read it today. Sangya. One sutra took the whole class. Anyway, we'll meet again tomorrow.
Guruji, page number is this one. This one, page number for Laghu Siddhanta?
173.
173, okay.
173. And in Chirantani, it's the 30 number sutra. There are 84 sutras, I think. Yes, we are in the 30.
That I know.
So anyway, we discussed a lot of things today. What is Karakam? What is Anvaya? What is Vibhakti? Those things, these are very intricate things that are discussed in this class. Anyone has any brief question or comments? Then we can conclude the class. यश कुछ समझ में आया?
हाँ प्रभु जी,
समझ में आ गया, वेरी गुड. ऐसे ही रेगुलर आते आते समझ में आने लगेगा, ठीक है?
हाँ
ओके, थैंक यू
Prabhuji,
एवरीबॉडी। यस,
Prabhu, Prabhu. The day before yesterday, on the end of class, you said about construction of sentence through redanta and tidanta.
okay.
You said, so what is the difference if we create word in this way or this? Some sense.
Okay, I'm giving you an example. Through this you will understand. See, we use many kinds of words in every language. Like in your language also, you say, look at the running horse, right? Dhavantam ashwam pashya. So running, this is a word, but it is derived from the verb run. So it is not a normal kind of word. This is the chapter. And in Bhagavad Gita, you see, He Partha. So Arjuna is not Partha. He Kaunteya. Arjuna's name is not Kaunteya. This word has been derived from Tadhita chapter. The son of Kunti will be known as Kaunteya. Someone is born in the Bharadwaj Gotra will be called Bharadwaj. Hey Bharata. So Arjuna is not Bharata, but he has come in the dynasty of Bharata Maharaj. So Hey Bharata, his name is Bharata. So this kind of words are being derived from Tadhita chapter. Now we say Ramakrishna or Pitambar. There is a name of the Lord Pitambar. So Pitambar means the person who is yellow clad. That means only Krishna, not anybody else. With this Pitambar word, you cannot say Pradipta Gauranga Prabhu is putting on yellow clothes, so we cannot call him Pitambar. Pitambar will be designated to Krishna only. So this word, Pitam Ambaram Yasha, this is Bahubrihi Samas, a kind of Samas. So this is a chapter of Samas. So a new word being derived from Samas chapter Pitambar, a new word, Dhavantam Ashwam Pasya, running horse, running word is coming from Kridanta, and Kaunteya, Partha are coming from Tadhita. Similarly, there are 5 sources from where we derive new words. That's why Sanskrit no one can say that Sanskrit has this much words, because you can create words. You understand? So there is no limit. Yeah, in general, we can say there are few trillions of words actually, but we can say 2.4 billion there, something we can aggregate in the dictionary. But apart from this, there are sources open, but you need to have a very good command over the grammar to create a new word. You understand? Even dhatus, the verbs can also be created, and someone who can create the dhatu is called dhatu with. You understand? Or whosoever understand the chapter dhatu, that is the most complex, that is the source of everything. That's why dhatu is called prakriti. You know, is the
base.
Yes, like prakriti and purusha, we say purusha and prakriti. In grammar, dhatu is the purusha and pratyayas are the prakritis. So you merge from the purusha, the prakriti from. You know, this manifestation of this entire universe comes out of Krishna. Janmadhyashayata. So same concept. All the words what we see are, if you go back, it will end up to some verb. The verbs are the root origin of all words. But in grammar, there are 5 different chapters: Kridanta, Tadhita, Sannanta, Ekashesha, and Krita Samas. These are the 5 different chapters from where new words are coming out, and those words goes to the Vibhakti chapter and they give 21 forms. When they generate 21 forms, they are being used in the sentence. The raw word, generated word cannot be used. They are used after they get some vibhakti. You understand?
It seems so. So the indirect situation of, but Kridanta like no opposite. Direct from Tinanta, indirect by someone else. Parthas.
No,
It's
see, Tinganta,
indirect.
no, Tinganta is the original verb form that was already there. You understand? The dhatus, gam, pat dhatu, you don't create words from there. That's not the department. Kridanta deals with the dhatu, ready dhatus. Kridanta is a department. Like I say, run verb, original verb, but you said horse. Look at falling fruit. You know, running you made from the run. So run is from Tinganta chapter, but running is being made in Kridanta chapter.
Running built in Kridanta.
Yes, running is built in the chapter. Dhavati, dhavatah, dhavanti is lat lakar from Tinganta chapter. But dhavantam, running, dhavantam ashwam pashya is dhavantam. The word is made from dha dhatu in Kridanta chapter. This dhavantam is not a Tinganta factor. It's a Kridanta chapter. Okay.
Kridanta, so it was word created.
Yes, it creates new words.
It's verb or adjective?
Yeah, different kinds of words are being created. This is adjective. Yes, it's called
adjective.
Yeah, creation. Verbal object adjective. Like it shows, like I say handsome guy. So handsome is a quality. But if I say running horse, that means it's the action of the horse. So this is called kriya visheshan. It's also kind of adjective, but verbal objective.
Verbal adjective. Yes.
Adjective. Yes,
it seems understandable, but we will check it in future.
Yes. No, actually this European language, especially language, Latin language, has most similar kind of grammar. So in your language also the grammar will have touch of these things. Languages, see, running horse is used in everywhere, but they don't have an explanation. But in it coming concept, dhavantam, these words are Kridanta. They use it, but they have no particular concrete grammar for this. Running, falling leaves, rising sun, these words are Kriya Visheshan built in Kridanta chapter. Okay?
No, in English it's present continuous, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, in present continuous you use.
So, but it's explanation.
No, they don't explain. Running, going, eating, this is not a concrete verb. Eating is not a finite verb. It's an infinite verb. Look at the eating child. So look at is a verb. Eating child is not a complete verb. So look at the running horse. Run has a verb, but it's not a complete. Look at the running. If I say, is it a complete sentence? No. Running verb, running horse. So look is the finite verb, and running is look is the infinite verb, and running is the finite verb. It cannot the sentence, but look is the concluding. That is a real verb. Tinganta. If you remember, understand sentence, understand the difference between Tinganta and Kridanta. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Hare Krishna
Sahana bhavatu sahanau bhunaktu sahaviryam karavahai tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti शान्तेः
One
कृष्ण
कृपा सिंधु
Hare Krishna.
हरे
Thank you.